Communication is expressing your feelings, ideas, thoughts to two or more people. Hello everyone, I'm Praveen and I'm here to share the 5 most important points that you need to remember while giving any presentation. There are thousands of books, websites and the videos which says the do's and don'ts of a presentation. And here I would like to just short it down and cut short it by just 5 simple points that you need to remember while giving the presentation. The first most important point that you need to remember is to have a smiling face or be happy. Yes, there are 2 outcomes of having this advantage with you. First, it creates a positive vibe in the audience. They will be interested in listening to you throughout the presentation. And secondly, they will try to judge you. That is nothing but this. They will look at you thinking that are you really interested in the work that you are doing or not? Because if you don't smile, it creates an impression among them is that you are not interested in the work that you are presenting. Then why the hell am I supposed to listen to you? So hence, the first important point you need to remember is to have a smiling face. Remember, too much smiling is also not good because it creates an idiotic feeling among the audience and they feel, what the hell is this guy doing right now on stage? And why am I wasting my time with this person, listening to this person? Secondly, know your audience. Yes, it so happens that you prepare day and night for your project, but when it comes to presentation, you should be very careful enough of knowing who your audience are. Be it in school, college or office, your presentation should be different with respect to the audience. When you know the audience, there comes the third important point. That is, you have a crisp, short and sweet presentation. At the beginning, it will be very difficult for you to have a very crisp, short and sweet presentation because you have worked a lot and you have many points to be conveyed to the people. But remember, not everyone is interested in listening to you with the same attention as your friends or your colleagues will be. So therefore, you have to cut down the most important points that are to be mentioned in the presentation and make it short. The fourth important point that you need to remember is to have facts and figures. Yes, in order to have an interest amongst the audience throughout, you need to have some facts and figures like the things that you have worked on the presentation that you are giving or some information where it has already been implemented because they get a sense of belief that this is something which has really happened and it's not an imaginary thing which he is stating in front of us. And finally, we are here with the 5th most important point, that is practice and read books and newspapers. It seems pretty lame to say that reading books and newspapers is actually what your presentation skills improves. But yes, it do improves a lot. Many a times it so happens that you know the words and their meanings, but you don't know where exactly to use them in a sentence. That is because you have not practiced a lot or you have not gone through those words when you are in your daily life. That can be only possible if you read a lot of newspapers and books. I'm suggesting good books most importantly and also practice. Yes, whatever opportunities that you gain in your school, college, make ample use of that so that you can develop your presentation skills right from a school and not hamper it down when you are coming to the real world. By this, we come to an end of this video. Hope you guys have enjoyed and learned the 5 most important points that you need to remember while giving any presentation. In the further videos, I'll be coming up with what to be done in seminar, debate, elocution, group discussions and all the fields where communication plays a very important role. At the same time, please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like and share as given below. Till then, keep prepping and think out of box.